Welcome back to Cause and Effect. I am your host DDT, and today we sitting here with another special guest. So today we sitting here with a club promoter, a host, and one of the biggest curators in Milwaukee. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you B.Fire.
What's good?
What's going on today, man?
Shit.
How you feeling?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
All right, so if you don't mind, I like to jump all the way to the beginning.
Okay.
Let's reverse these thoughts and start way back when.
All right, where are we starting?
We're gonna start in the childhood era.
All right.
So what city was you born and raised in?
Born in Milwaukee, raised kind of all over southeast Wisconsin.
Okay. So you a Wisconsinite?
Yep.
Okay, we can at least say that. So when you say you was born in Milwaukee, what did you live in Milwaukee at all?
Yeah. Off and on throughout the years. Just
What parts of the city you lived in?
I lived off of 15th and Beecher for a couple years, south side. Dallas, Franklin area, like South 43rd. Up by Southridge for a while.
Okay. Oh yeah, you was bouncing around.
So
what schools did you go to? Was they Milwaukee County?
in Milwaukee County, yeah. Nathan Hale, and then Greendale finish off.
And you said Nathandale?
Nathan Hale in West Dallas.
What grades was that?
9th and 10th.
9th and 10th. Okay, let's go to elementary.
Okay.
What elementary did you go to?
Don't remember.
Don't remember. It was a couple of them, or you just don't remember?
No, it was 2, but I don't remember what the hell they were called.
What sport would you say you had the most fun in?
Football.
And why is that?
I just liked it more. More team, team building. There's more of that aspect in football than any of the other sports I did.
More support?
More support, but more family. You know, that they all have your back, thick and thin, on the field, off the field, doesn't matter. Any other sports, they didn't really have that kind of mindset. You know, they work as a team when you're playing the sport, but outside of that, they don't really.
What was the first thing that happened off the field that made you realize, oh, they really got my back, even off the field?
My car broke down. You know, a couple of the other guys helped me push it. I think it was like 3 or 4 blocks to the gas station.
So when you first got to high school, you graduated middle school, you got to high school, what was the biggest difference you noticed immediately? Like, whoa, I do not remember this in school.
Biggest difference is the people. I don't know how to put it, more maturity than most people my age, my grade. So I was always around a bunch of the juniors and seniors as a freshman. I clicked more.
How easy, like, was you easily accepted, or did you have to prove yourself?
No, I feel like I was more easily accepted. It's
okay.
You know, easy to talk to, easy to get along with, laid back. You know, I'm not into any kind of drama or bullshit or any of that crap. So it's like, you know, I'm more down to earth and mature. When
you a 9th grader, you being introduced to a lot of shit that you really normally wouldn't see at school.
Right.
Did anybody sway you a certain way that you wouldn't have never naturally went?
No, I've always stayed in my own lane.
Okay.
I don't.
What made you stay in your own lane?
How I was raised. as simple as I can put it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was brought up not to get too deeply involved in other people's business or affairs. If somebody or a group of people is out doing XYZ, you know, cool. I'm not going to go piggyback and try to be a part of what they got going on. You know, I'm going to sit back and, okay, what can I contribute? Not how can I benefit? What can I do to bring myself up with them? What can I do with what they got going on?
Right.
You know, and be a part that can help rather than my own self. I've stayed in my own lane.
So it sounds to me like you naturally had that. Let me see how I can make myself valuable to your situation. Right. That sounds like a promoter, like naturally, like, yo, what you got going on? Okay, how can I maximize that?
Probably what makes promoting so much fun for me, you know. But like football, for instance, right? I joined the team to be a part of the team. You know, bring something to the team for the team to benefit.
Right.
Not to be the all-star and this and that. That was never any aspiration. It was just to be a part of the team and, you know, this is what I can do.
Now, speaking of what you can do in football, what position was you playing?
I was on center.
Center? Okay, how did you like that?
I liked it. You know,
center, you really getting pushed around, pushing shit back.
Yeah, but I was one of the biggest guys, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, so I'm a big guy. You know, for me it was fun. You know, I didn't really have too many challenges with it. It was fun. You know, it was hard work, but it's fun.
Was that the only position you played?
No, when I first tried out, I went for receiver. That didn't go well.
Was you fast?
It wasn't about the speed, it was about catching. I couldn't catch shit. It just didn't work out. Played defensive end 9th grade. And in between 9th and 10th, I gained about 7 inches and about 150 pounds. So they threw me on the fucking line. I was a stick in 9th grade. If I can find pictures, I'll happily show you. But I was a little 5'4", 5'5"-ish, you know, 110, 120 pounds in 9th grade, and you know, I was sitting about 200 and about 6 foot in 10th. So.
Well, I mean, like, was you in the weight room at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just had a big fucking growth spurt and gained weight, and they threw me on the line.
Hell yeah. I would have threw your ass on the line too. Like, what the hell? Shit. Like, that's a large growth spurt in what amount of time?
Summer.
Over the summer.
Yeah, about 4 months, yeah.
That shit sounds irregular, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what was you eating? What the fuck was you?
I don't know. I'll happily show pictures. Like,
that's crazy. How long did you stick with football?
All 4 years.
All 4 years. So you basically made a career out of high school.
All 4 years. First 2 JV, second 2 varsity.
Did you get any state championships or something like that?
Junior year we went to state, but we didn't win. But we were the final 2 teams. 10th grade varsity went to playoffs, but I was on JV at the time, so we kind of just tagged along to show support in the stands. But senior year we went to playoffs again, but didn't make it to the state championship.
How was your stats though?
Average.
Like but you was on center, so it's like your stats would be more like hitting motherfuckers, like
hitting. I got 3 or 4 sacks. Nothing crazy.
When you hit them sacks, how that make you feel?
It was fun.
I got a feeling you like hurt motherfuckers for real. You too hubble. It was fun. Yeah, I got a feeling you was crashing shit. No, but so where did you get the name B.Fire?
I don't remember. I did a lot of house parties. Angie Got Fans was the host and I was her promoter. So anytime she had a house party, you would rest assured see me there. You know, that's kind of where I started out promoting. And
what year was that?
2016.
Okay.
And that we did that for like three and a half years straight. Nudie was our DJ for about two and a half. Nudie Forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he was phenomenal then, phenomenal now. Nothing's changed. He's only gotten better, you know. And if he wasn't such a great DJ, we wouldn't have had him for so many years.
For sure.
You know, like there's some of these videos. I'll send you some clips that you can post up.
Yeah, I'll be watching your shit, man. You be going crazy.
But you know, some of these house parties went fucking nuts.
Can you talk about them? Like, what's some of the wildest shit you ever seen?
Shake the East was one of my favorites. That was down on Newhall, house party in Newhall. Milwaukee artist Junior Prophet, Baden Jr. His old man had a house. It's like Newhall and Locust right there by Riverside. Mm-hmm. But he had a house right there, so we did a lot of parties there, and you know, basement, first floor, second floor, just fucking filled with people, and just probably some of the best parties. There was a venue that Angie found off of 35th and Cap. That's all boarded up now, but we did a really, really lit 420 party there. I want to say it was like 2019.
2019.
We did.
2019. I was on this. This ain't about.
We did a real good 420 party there. Nudie was the highest I've ever seen them.
Y'all got some footage of that shit?
I got all the footage on my phone.
Yeah, man, I gotta see that shit.
First party I went to was Angie's 18th. It was off of like Hampton something. We broke into I don't know if I should even admit that. Abandoned ass church. Threw in the basement of a church.
Y'all had a party in an abandoned church?
Yeah.
That bitch went crazy.
Angie's birthday.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all went crazy. Damn. So it was abandoned. Was it like, did the electric work in the motherfucker?
I think so, yeah. Because we were able to have that DJ booth in there.
Right, I'm like, how the fuck? So everything worked in it. It was just abandoned.
And then there's already other people that have been through there. There's graffiti and trash and shit everywhere.
Oh yeah.
So it was already all kinds of messed up, but
y'all just took advantage of a good opportunity.
Hell yeah. That's all it was. It was just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of...
So at what point At what point did you start doing clubs?
When I was old enough.
As soon as you was
a lot of house parties, you know, I was under 21. There's no way I'm getting into a club. All of us were under 21. You know, we all drinking and shit. Like, COVID hit, so house parties died, and after COVID, that's when I started hitting clubs and shit. Started Oasis and TJ's. Went to a Vibe down on Titonia for a little bit. I worked a little bit with Ace. He was the main host for a while over at Oasis. Did some phone parties out there. Went to a summer-ish of last year. I want to say like starting in May. Transitioned over to Uptown Bar and Grill on Villard. About start of September. That's when I made the transition over to Legends. Became their core promoter. So I've been doing Legends for about 6 months. Every Wednesday. Off and on Saturday. Just depending on what other events that I get booked for, you know. Tuesdays I'm at a different vibe. Mondays I'm at Mango's. Down Van Buren Brady. Thursdays up in the air, Fridays up in the air, you know. Don't really have a set place. The only areas I'm set in stone is Tuesdays at a different vibe, Wednesdays at Legends are guaranteed every week. That's where I'm at.
So you work with some of the biggest artists in Milwaukee.
Depends on your definition.
What's your definition?
I've worked with some, but not working with them full time. You know, like before JP blew up, you know, he's at Uptown almost every weekend. You know, 42, Wani, Big Frank, you know, come see them all at Uptown. So, you know, we did a lot of different things there. You know, Shampy was there. Like, you know, worked with them. You know, they know who I am. I know, you know. It's not like I'm their promoter. I'm not, you know, working for them full time. But there's that level of respect where it's like, hey, you know, you got a video of my performance. Hey, you know, let me post that up and, you know, hey, B.Fire took this video of me type, you know. There's that business relationship there too. I've done video shoots with quite a few artists. Recently, The Real QD and 2X did their video shoots. Like in them, not actually recording them. But yeah.
Yeah, you getting to work. So what you got coming up?
This Saturday, the 6th, Snoopy and I are hosting at a different vibe. We got Munch Lauren performing live, 42 Boo performing live, sounds by Up Top Meech. After that, I have a showcase, which is something I've been putting in the works for 7 months. It's been a lot of work. And
a showcase, like what kind of showcase?
have you ever heard of South by Southwest?
Yeah.
All right, so the team that puts South by Southwest and A3C in Atlanta together, they're bringing Showcase up to Milwaukee.
Oh, shit.
I'm cool with one of the promoters that does South by Southwest, so it's been a collaboration between me and them, and they're bringing some coalition DJs from out of state. One's from Detroit. I'm not sure where the other one's from, but they're bringing coalition DJs out. It's going to be, I think there's 90 on the roster right now for performances over 2 days.
90 performances?
In 2 days.
Shit.
From 25 different states. One of the artists, this is another thing about me, I used to manage artists. From 2016 to 19, I managed artists for about 3 years and helped them get music out and protect their rights and trademark all their songs and names and merchandise and logos and all that. One of the artists I used to manage, she's now an A&R for Universal Music Group. So we have an A&R from Universal Music Group coming to the showcase to watch all the performances, maybe sign an artist or two.
That's major.
Vendors coming. Couple, I want to say half the roster of Jam Fest is performing. So I got Fo and Fo, Blue Woo, Queenly, Dayfly Walker, for sure on the roster. A couple other artists. Like I said, there's about 90 coming from about 25 different states.
Yeah, that shit major, man.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing ever happened like that in Milwaukee.
No, this is the first time a show this big is coming to Milwaukee. The closest thing that they've had was in West Philly. It's the closest show that's been done.
That's way over there.
Yeah, that's the closest to Milwaukee that one of these shows has gotten is, DC, Atlanta, South by Southwest, Miami, LA, all the big cities.
Yeah, it's time.
And they're coming to Milwaukee.
It's time.
As you can see why we have artists blowing up all over the place. So it's...
Hell yeah. That's major.
Still working on a couple other things for the showcase. Playing a couple of different strings and seeing what I can get accomplished. I got a friend that hasn't gotten back to me yet. He's looking into it, but he, do you know Ben Jordan?
Ben Jordan, I'm gonna have to look into him.
TMJ4.
Oh, okay.
So he's looking at like his schedule and shit, see if he can come out to the showcase and do something with that. Just he has to run that by his boss and all that crap, but it's an opportunity, There's all sorts of different things that I want to accomplish, and hopefully this can get me to that. Shout out Aaliyah, shout out Snoopy. I've been pushing to try and get a venue for this, since last summer, and they are letting me use their venue, A Different Vibe, for the showcase.
For sure.
So it's going to be huge, and it's not just one type of artist. There's everything, R&B, hip hop, trap, everything. You got artists you have Sawyer Gibson, who sings, versus people that rap. You got all different walks of music coming through.
That's nice.
So I'm very excited, and if any artists want to sign up, hit me on Instagram.
Is that simple. If anybody want to be a part of it.
Just that simple. You want to be a vendor? Hit me up on Instagram. You want to perform? Hit me up. You want to come through for the networking event on the 12th? Hit me up. I'll send you all the details.
So go ahead and tell the camera the Instagram.
All right. So I got two. First one is my main one, official.b.fire. That's for all kinds of clubs, music events, concerts, any kind of big shows I'm doing. That's my main business Instagram. And I got my personal one that I will do post collaborations with and repost things from my main one. That's B.Fire.official_prod. That's my more personal page. And on the official.b.fire, you'll find all my links, threads, TikTok, Facebook, different music videos, Real Cuties music video link, all that on my page. Peep the highlights. Highlights, they show all the different big events I've done. You can revisit everything that's been on my story. So.
Alright. Well, there you have it. That was another episode of Cause and Effect. I am your host, DDT.
Shout out DDT. And I'm B.Fire.
I'm going to do that again. There you have it. That's another episode of Cause and Effect. I am your host, DDT.
And I'm B.Fire. Shout out DDT for having me.
And we'll catch y'all on the next one.
All right.
Good looking, bro. Appreciate it.
I feel like I was slurring my words.
No, you good.
All right. Hey, shout out to DDTV33 for having me on this damn show.